You can just keep on going. You can just do like, you know, two-handed, I mean, super inaccurate shots, but you can if you want. Hey, what's up? Dev Puppy here. Got some more stuff to show off. So the first thing is the new particles on the radio. The particles kind of emanate from the radio and then spin around, so I think that looks pretty cool. And I'm wondering how it will affect performance of the game, but I'm going to worry about that later. So, I've got to look through the nets now. So another thing you'll notice is instead of one net, I actually have 9 nets around. So this is going to be the new style of the game. So instead of one net moving, getting easier and harder as you hit and miss baskets, you're going to be able to shoot an unlimited number of balls at all of the nets if you want. And when you hit them, they'll go away. So it won't be possible to just sit and hit an easy shot over and over and over if you've kind of like mastered one of them. This net will disappear if I get one. It doesn't now, but that will disappear. Then you can hit that easy one, and there will be nets all throughout the office. So you can imagine a hard one being on that side, medium one there, maybe an easy one in that doorway. So it's going to be strategic because I'm going to have a hopper in this spot. So does this net, is it still a hard in that location? I would argue it might be. So there's a lot of strategy that has to go into placing the nets. So another thing is the balls don't respawn themselves now. You can see that little button turn from green to yellow, and if I press it, there we go, I get some more balls to shoot. So I think that's preferable, just to have unlimited balls. You can just keep on going. You can just do like, you know, two-handed, I mean, super inaccurate shots, but you can if you want. So there's also a timer. So when I hit the timer, these are VRTK buttons, by the way. And to actually have them stay down, I had to do a little trick that was shown on a live stream July 2nd. So near the last 15 minutes of it. Oh, I hit it by accident. So the points reset as well. And I'll just shoot some baskets here. And it will buzz when it's over. So maybe I'll show you the sound actually. So there's a different sound for the carpet. See, it's muffled. It's also a lot less bouncy. So I'll drop 2 balls from the same height. Yeah, you can see it's a lot less bouncy. And the balls actually stop now. I needed to add some angular drag on them for them to stop. They used to just keep on rolling forever. So, you know, that doesn't really work. The walls also make different noises, but it's just a slight variation on the backboard. So maybe I'll have to adjust it actually. Anyway, you'll see the button reset. Alright, and then if I press it again, so the nets won't be around unless you press the button. So right now that's obviously not the case. But if you press the button, it also resets the points. There you go, and we started another game. So yeah, also the dirty little secret behind the 1 minute is on Instagram you're only allowed to post 1 minute videos. So I would like to do a promotion where people send in their 1 minute videos of their high score, and maybe the high score for the week gets a prize or something. So just to make it extra fun. I don't know what type of prize, probably just a game. But anyway, I'll show you some behind the scenes stuff now. So I guess first I'll show the what the buttons look like. So this is what the button looks like. It's activated by default, and that's because you start off with the hopper being full of balls, so there's no reason that it should be up. But what we have here is a button panel, spawn ball button, which is actually invisible right now, and then active. So big thing here is that when this resets so that the user can push it down again, the mesh turns off for this and turns on for the yellow one, and it pops back up. So a big game changer for me has actually been these events. So instead of, I don't know, but before you really had to kind of like have all these public variables and drag stuff around, and it got really confusing. So another good way to do it is to basically publish events. So when something happens, like the button being pressed, you invoke an event. So let's see if we can see that. Yeah, so you invoke an event, and you can see here reset balls happen. So that destroys the balls that are out there, the basketballs that are out there, and then respawns 8 more. So that's an example of an event. Also, this is using this swap disabled and swap enabled events. That makes it possible to very easily turn off and on the two. So let's see here. So the active button, right. So this is just the code here. But what you do is you send out an event when the button is pressed, and then all you have to do is drag this active button. So maybe I'll do it right now, actually. So if I were to empty this out, so active button swap enabled. So in the code here, what we're doing is, this is reset button. We're basically announcing to the program, hey, there's a Unity event happening. You also have to use this name, this collection, by the way, UnityEngine.events. And what you say basically is, hey, game, this event just happened, so invoke whatever it is. So because it's a public variable, you can put whatever you want in there. So let's add something to reset button. So what do we want to happen? We want in this case, we want the green to turn off and the yellow to turn on. We move that over. And active button, I think it's called, swap enabled button. There we go. So now it's set back up. So that's kind of I would say it's really going to improve things from the standpoint of complexity in my program. Another thing is, I want you to see how much this new system saves on code. So this new gaming system, instead of the nets moving back and forth and increasing and decreasing in difficulty, check out how much of this code is commented out. Now a lot of this has to do with spawning balls, like pool ball. But from here on in, this is all code that I can do away with. You see how it's changing change net difficulty function, net difficulty mode. So there's all this logic behind changing the net difficulty that has been removed. So almost all of this is commented out. Now the reason I have it commented out is because it is possible in the future that I might want 2 game modes. So one with the nets increasing and decreasing in difficulty, and then the other one that I just showed you. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something, but those are the most important things anyway. So I hope you enjoyed. Hey, if you liked this video, hit that like button down below. And if you want to keep up with what I'm up to, hit subscribe.